I'm Tom, this is Lucy, and this is Kitty Help Desk. So today, while I have the cooperation of Miss Lucy here, I wanted to talk a little bit about consent from cats. A lot of people just will pick up a cat or pet a cat without really checking in with them first to make sure that that's something that's okay with them. And I think it's a relatively easy thing to do to sort of just consider what they want, because cats love to make choices. And some cats love to say no. You know, let's just face it. Some of them prefer contact on their own terms. So those kinds of cats with those personalities, really benefit from their humans asking permission if they want to touch them. As Lucy's asking permission now to sniff my hands. You know, and it's a relatively simple task of just sort of giving them the opportunity to say no if they're not really in the mood to be petted. So Lucy's very much in the mood to interact today, so I don't think she would say no, but let's find out what she says. Hey Lucy, would you like to be petted? Lucy says yes. Now, generally the way this goes is I like to use a closed hand, because a closed hand, that's right, that hand looks like a paw, whereas a hand that's outstretched like this really looks more like a claw, you know, like a cat's paw with the claw extended. So this is more of a passive hand to a cat. And so when we offer this hand and she rubs on it with her face, she's saying, yeah, I like to be petted right there. That's where I'd like to be petted. And then if you sort of pet on down her body and she doesn't get up, she doesn't move around, and something else, her skin doesn't ripple. Some cats, when they get sort of overstimulated or in some cases annoyed by touch, their skin will tense up and ripple. Lucy's done that from time to time. Sometimes it's done out of excitement. So you just have to know your cat and know what sort of body language your cat brings to the table. Just by studying them over time, you know, you're going to see their reactions to what you try to do. So Lucy, would you like some petting? Oh, she wants to. See, she didn't want petting that time. She really wants to smell my hand because I was I was carrying a treat a few minutes ago, and since she's already eaten it, let's see if we have another treat down here. Would you like a treat? Yes, okay. So it's a relatively simple thing. It really has more to do with our consideration for them and our reading of what kind of signals they put out, because most cats really prefer not to be picked up. It's just the consideration we'd give to another being. Now, sometimes we're going to, if we're, you know, like at the vet's office or we're trying to keep them from going outside through a door, we're going to have to be restrictive with them. But other times, we can be permissive and we can let them set the tone for how they would like that interaction to go. And in my experience, letting the cat set the pace, the tone, however you want to put it, of the interaction is always better. You're always going to end up with a better relationship and a happier cat. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. You're not on camera. Lucy, would you like to be on camera? Lucy says no.